You're going to need a puffy coat, but a lot of the kiddos, and even a few big kids, will be dressed up in costumes today. Haunted houses, trick-or-treating, these are all Halloween traditions.
But how exactly did the celebration start?
Curious.
Well, yes, me too. Horror author, screenwriter, and one of the leading experts on Halloween, Lisa Morton, joins us live for a history lesson. We just, first of all, welcome, and we just mentioned these staples of Halloween in the United States, but this is not always how the holiday looked. Can you give us a quick timeline of how Halloween originated?
Well, it goes back several thousand years to an ancient Irish Celtic holiday called Samhain. And Samhain was their New Year's festival. It was a very scary time for them because they were moving into their cold Irish winter, and they believed in an other world that was occupied by some really scary things. So they thought on Samhain, the portals to the other world could open. These things could cross over into our world, and that's where Halloween gets its macabre side from.
So here in the States, we pass out candy and say trick or treat. Where did that come from? Why do we do that? What are the origins of that?
Trick-or-treat is not very old, despite what I hear often, but it goes back less than a century, and it was the result of really bad prank playing that kids used to engage in. Halloween 100 years ago was kids out playing pranks, and for a while the pranks were innocent. They were in the countryside mainly, tipping over an outhouse, that kind of thing. But then America became more urbanized. The pranks moved into cities and became vandalism. It got so bad in the 30s that a lot of cities were considering banning Halloween. And instead, they came up with the idea of buying these kids off. So they gave them parties, they gave them little costumes, treats, and by 1939, that is known across the country as trick-or-treat.
Oh, that's so interesting. So hence how the candy came into play as well. Well, we really appreciate your time. Unfortunately, we have to thank you now. And again, we really do appreciate the history lesson there. Lisa Morton, screenwriter, horror author, and Halloween expert. Thank you very much.
That was a treat for us.
It really was.
To learn that. Thank you, Lisa.